Our next mighty fine poet is a mighty fine poet indeed. His name is Michael Mlekoday.
One of these days, you're gonna start adjusting the microphone for me. That's what she said. I think I might have performed this poem here before, but I don't care. It's by one of my friends. His name is Jay Lee. He's from Oakland. He's real cool. Today at work, as I shuffled my bum leg from table to table, flashing my shotgun smile for 15%, somebody asked me, if you could be anywhere right now, where would you be? And I said my lover's ribcage. This is gonna be unabashed, and I really don't give a fuck. I am a moth, and you are a supernova. I am stick figure drawn to eyes that speak God and blink sex, but before you. You with legs like a butterfly knife. I spent so many last calls seducing dynamite, dressed in mini skirts and gasoline swirls, spitting top-notch game with this matchbook tongue, trying to create a spark in a rainstorm. Baby doll, sweetheart, before you. I was a bad man. Stumbling through women that resembled parking lots. I had about as much grace as a drunk ballerina tap dancing on two broken legs, trying to fist fuck a rhino. I apologize for being so sappy. It wasn't always pretty before you. You with the kind of smile that made men try harder. And I still remember that night. The first time you came to my shit town, you brought your own water because they shut off mine, fashioned your ribs into Roman candles, laid on a mattress that was older than I was, told me to stop wrestling with 3 a.m.s and come to bed. I forgot to tell you the next morning that that was the best sleep I had in months, and I still remember that night. That bad country song night. My dog died, and I drank a ballad in his memory, and I called you from that same shit town, crying so hard my tears slapped the concrete like mean giants. I remember the way you shoved your heart through the phone and said, here, have mine, yours is broken. I forgot to say thank you, and it's been a while since I believed in magic, but now look at you, sweetheart. Now look at you, baby. You have become my exaggeration of forced breath, this over-the-top slack of typewriter keys, my sincere cliche, I love you, today at work. As I shuffle my bum leg from table to table, flashing my shotgun smile for 15%, somebody asked me, if you could be anywhere right now, where would you be? And I said my lover's ribcage, and they asked me why, and so I told them, most days, I feel lost. That's where I keep my lighthouse. That was a bad one. Yep. The neighbor kids and I, we used to sneak out of our houses every Sunday night after the world fell asleep to try and find out what it dreams of. We decided the best way was to ask God. But it was after midnight and we figured maybe God was sleeping too, so we wrote out our questions in sidewalk chalk for him to read over breakfast, and we didn't want anybody to mistake our secret prayers for open letters to the neighborhood, so we invented our own hieroglyphics. Pepsi, horseshoe, book, question mark, can you read this? And the next day at school, we all congregated together to tell each other about our dreams. Raphael dreamt of a monk spray painting graffiti on the side of cathedrals. Jessica dreamt of her father. She knew it was him, even though she never met him. And I dreamt of words turning into pictures inside heads, resting on sidewalks underneath the stars. These were visions. So we continued asking questions like apple, thought bubble, spot, teeth, notebook, horseshoe, furrowed eyebrows, question mark. I told my teacher my dog ate my homework. Are you mad at me? And the answers got easier to find. We found them in our day-to-day lives, like substitute teachers becoming angels and piles of leaves speaking to us as burning bushes. A pair of $1,000 bills, pillows, house on top of clouds, Question mark. Are my grandparents sleeping in heaven? And I swear, that day, I heard the creaking of my grandfather's rocking chair in every breath of wind. I felt certain we were talking to God, that he was up there and listening, and that he cared. Storm cloud, equal sign, horseshoe, upside down, smiley face, question mark. When it rains, does that mean that you're crying? We never knew if he answered that one. It was the last question we asked him before my friends moved away and I stopped drawing on sidewalks, stopped seeing God in rainbows and ladybugs, and after a while, stopped praying. But now, I'm 24 years old and I know I should know better than to believe in stuff like this, but the other Sunday night, I went outside. I drew the biggest mural I could think of, a tree with leaves made of music notes, branches stretched out toward the sky like tongues trying to catch snowflakes, and roots digging into a world made of books, constellations, hammocks, and brand new socks, and I had no idea what any of that was supposed to mean, but I thought if anybody could figure it out, it'd be him. I waited for a week. I heard nothing back. I slept dreamless. I heard nothing back. The next Sunday night, I went outside after the world fell asleep, not caring what it dreams of anymore. My back felt like it was on fire, like walking out of a burning building and into darkness, and I wrote a sentence in English: I don't believe anymore. And that night, it rained.